Hey, welcome back to Rob's Garage Woodworking. Today I've got a product that a company called Sansi has sent me, and they have sent me an upgraded Sansi 36 watt dusk till dawn floodlight. So it's a ceramic LED security light, model C2440-HW. It's regular 120 volt AC power. It's 36 watts, it's 3600 lumen, and the brightness is 5000K, and the max sensory distance, it says, is 50 feet. So the motion sensor on it should be good up to 50 feet away, which is pretty impressive. And then the sensing time, it'll stay on between 1 and 10 minutes after the motion sensor's triggered. And then you have different modes. You have test mode, auto mode, on time mode, and D2D, which is dusk till dawn. Interesting. Yeah, it came double boxed. It was really well boxed, and then inside you open it up, it has your manual, and then inside is actually really well packaged. It's all nice and neat. It's in cardboard, which I really love. It's not full of plastic and garbage, and it's just packaged in there nice and neat. Square lights. It's kind of open, which is different than most lights. And it has 4 LEDs, and then it just takes a regular mount. It's got your motion sensor, and then on the motion sensor it has your different settings, right? And then in the box you have this is here, let's just take this out. It's got a foam washer. This goes around the box to keep your box sealed so that water doesn't get in. It has some bolts to bolt it on. It's got the center bracket because this mounts in an octagon box, and what you have to do is bolt this onto the octagon box, and then it has like a center bolt that goes through the light and mounts your light up. All right. And it has a little cap for something. I'm not sure what that cap's for yet. And then it has 3 morettes in there. Anyway, it's got the 4 settings: test, so you can test it; auto, which means that when it's daylight, it won't turn on, and it activates off the motion sensor, and it will stay on between 1 and 10 minutes. On time means it's always on when your switch is on, and then D to D is dusk to dawn, and then if you switch it on, it'll stay on from nighttime to daytime, right? So then there is, where was that other thing? Okay, on the back here, back on the bottom of the motion sensor, it has lux, right? And you can adjust that. That is basically your light sensor, how sensitive it is. Time, you can adjust it from 1 to 10 minutes, and then the range, it's just the sensitivity of the motion sensor. So if you're picking up too much, too far away, you can adjust where it's focused, and you can adjust the range. So say the neighbors drive in their driveway, but you don't want your light to turn on, you can adjust that. So something to mess with. All right, so we're gonna hook it up and test it. All right, so the light is on. I'm gonna walk over, and it's gonna catch me somewhere around here, I think. Nope, nothing. There we go. Neat, eh? Piece of tape. There we go. That works. Okay. So we covered the sensor up with the light sensor with a piece of tape. So it works in auto. Let's give it a second here. Wait for it to turn off. There we go. Okay. Good. Okay, sounds good. Alright, so that's working. Alright, so I don't know if you can really see that, but that's the mount. So I've got lights facing the front of the driveway, the lights facing the shop. Motion sensor I've got facing the front a little bit, so it should trigger if anybody walks towards the front door. Oh, and also this little cap that I was talking about, that fits up in this hole right here to block where the screw is. And you can just put that cap up in there. Doesn't that look neat and tidy? Okay. Alright, let's try to sneak up on this. It's not aimed at where I am. So I'll see how far I get before it trips. Should be right to the front of the car. There it is. That works really well. Alright. Alright, so overall, I really like the features of this light. It's kind of different because it's got the LEDs built right into it instead of having a light socket, but that's alright. And it mounted easily. The nice thing about it is the way it articulates. Like if you look up in here, it can turn this way, back and forth. It can go up and down. Same with the sensor, the motion sensor. I actually flipped everything basically 180 degrees when I put this up. And because it's got a center mount here that fits on the bracket, you can actually turn it any way you want. So it just gives you a lot more flexibility than a lot of the other lights. So my final thoughts on the product, I was pleased with the product overall. It was easy to install. It came with all the necessary hardware. It luckily came in white, and that blends in with my soffit, so you don't even see it up there. It's easily adjustable. Both the sensors, the sensor and the lights were easily adjustable, and they had more range, so you could articulate them a little bit further than other products that I've used. Settings, so it came with the on-demand setting, which is just controlled by your switch off and on. Dusk till dawn, when your switch is on, it stays on from dusk until the morning. Auto, when your motion sensor's tripped, then you can set it to stay on between 1 and 10 minutes. You can adjust the light sensitivity, and you can adjust the motion sensitivity on it. And then the packaging. The packaging was really good. It was double boxed. It was all cardboard packaging. There was no styrofoam in it. So very environmentally responsible. There is room for improvement though. It came with a plastic bag to hold all your parts. So a little feedback to the company. If you guys wanted to use like a box board box for it, just a small box board box, and put all the parts in that, that way you could recycle all of it. Because Sansi actually sent me this light. They have also given me a discount code to share with you guys, and I'll post the link in my description, my video description, and I might be able to post it somewhere else on the video too. I will try that. Yeah, anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.